Just thinking about like we are you own something and certainly you didn't own something else. Like in the past you actually own it, but it is time that has passed, everything is gone, you are living in a digital world. Is everything you earn is like become the two things by the transition teach. The before life we earn these real times for subscriptions on our date of our app, everything is on that it. No expiration date, no monthly recurring fees, just jar. You just buy for it, so you don't need to pay for it any fee for that. And it still feels in modern economics has completely shifted from the modern owning to the, from to come to the renting on our entire life. And it's happened so quickly that barely we are very noticed. The floors of this thing, this secretly grown in our digital world. We tired the era of transition fatigue, right? Where everything is from the software on our computer to music in our head, and even the basic room down to on the street, recline the monthly tribute is relentless cycles. The real danger here is clone that the trap the $10 a month on its own is 10% feet of nothing, is cup coffees and have snack is an invisible amount of money. Company knows exactly what they are doing. The price is low enough, so the print design to not to growth on it that effort to that is low effort to sensors of that. But when you have stacked 5, 6, and even 7 and 10s, these invisible fees together just grow enough. You not looking back, the tremendous fee you are paying for that is uh, is freaking incredible. The quietly from the massive leak in your bank account bleeding money every single month while you are sleeping. I have it watching the low purchase companies. He talk like I mean that the video innocence about the person normal persons he living on the digital world is like us, so he's surprised every media social media sign and software in the internet. So every month he check how his salary. The front of that, his bank accounts and every money is just plied off. It's freaked off, freaking out his money from the software he had prime. So it's freaking terrible. Even he took it off, who can deload is his salary he can't take it for. Holy fuck, it's freaking terrible. So so we need to see downs and looking back from that. Open up your statement account and performing completely honest audio on hours of life. No hiding, no making excuse, and just honestly like it's just it was a wake up call on our mind to agreeing that the purpose we're doing like that is have meaningful for us. It's actually important. We can paying for every month for that stuff. We're actually paying for every month. You have to go to the usual things. It's like I mean that the unusual entertainment things is like Netflix, Spotify for music. You have to notice for that. Are you using on a daily basis or you're rarely using it? If you have a lot of money, and you don't overwhelming with the salary, so it's actually don't necessary for personal, for every personal have their own life. Yeah, they have their own pace. So I mean that there is you got you are stuck on the trap, so get rid of this stuck. You have to get on your track to keep the daily routine before you are designed to buy something like the subscription stuff. Before you're doing that, so like plan up your task in Habitica, so keep on track, and plus cloud storage keep all digital files alive, age dream memberships to that, and maybe a premium message app, and suddenly the list no longer does though it grows. But it's great you will have to be brutal honest with yourself. You have to ask yourself like which which do of these which of these do you actually use it every single days, or and which one are you using paying for in just in case. Yeah, it's actually just to define a subscription by saying, well, you may I maybe need it to next week or next month or something like it's actually necessary, but I actually want to subscribe it in the important important moment. I'll get back it the evening sun. But in is it actually is this in the case is, so you have to realize the massive gap between idea and between the single productivities to stream your and stream yourself, who sometimes just to disconnect is on your ourselves. Paying for services you don't use it isn't investment. It's just like donating to the billion-dollar company. Yeah, you actually you don't spring that company is not is didn't infect is too much on that company is developing, but it's many people doing that. The company is actually crowded, pre-cut for the one day. Yeah, it's horrible. So to me and to many students or someone had the low purchase, let's put it down and get done for this. The price separation is actually important for me, or just like the things like I really use it. You have to notice the first to move it out or something better. We have confused the convenience with clarity. When you have 10 different platforms to choose from, nothing feels special anymore, right? Compare that childish scoring on the peace of mind you get when you are fewer more attention option. There's genius beauty in minimize no knowing exactly what you have and appreciate it. Not feeling the constant pressures to consume just because you are paying for that. It's turn downs that limiting your choice and actually give you a time and peace back to recover on yourself. So, or you have to ask yourself, what I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it for what? Today is a day of the purge. I'm going to through my accounts right after I finish recording this, because I think like when looking back, all of my account history is not something I paying for and a transcription company, a billionaire company, and I'm paying for that. So the first thing you have to overcome something like I have talked to you. You have to you don't never touch in that. I mean, even you are one, just I mean that just touch it, just once, two, and 10, not too much. But at first, like I have talked to you, don't talk at that, and don't talk at it. At first, it's gonna be great weapon. You can even imagine for that. Even this secret, just keep yourself up the guilty. Because the future version of myself that didn't exist. So all of that, just looking back and just just don't spray anything. Just write down something important you have to spray to use it on a daily basis or 2 or 3 day use on. Oh yeah. Or to me, I usually use cracked versions because it'll save my money, save my budgets because I'm basically a student, so I don't want to. Yeah, it's actually illegal to the hour long because we are students, so I don't have money, so I instead of paying to this daily basis platform, I paying for my self, pay on myself, pay on the most important of myself, not something to rubbish. Yeah. So yeah, just like that. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out and talking through this time. So even have something ideas, just let me know down below in comment. And what's the one subscription today need to cancel today? See you in the next one. Yeah, okay, see you tomorrow. Maybe? No? Oh, no, not maybe. I mean, I'll see you on the Tuesday. Hmm. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.